one of the principles on which a belief or theory is based. It's a tenet of contemporary psychology that an individual's mental health is supposed by having good social networks. Synonyms: precept, formal, compare, dogma, disapproving. Tenet now, a principle that is an accepted belief for a particular group. A major tenet of the women's movement has been that society needs that their talents. Examples of tenet, but it found considerable resonance in many on the basic tenets of folk attitudes and created a strong bond between village and nation. Instead, politics turns faith into dogma and results in deviance from noble tenets of original faith and finally fails to universalize ethics. A key tenet of local biology is that the body is inextricably linked with place. The comparative national framework reveals that for the local level, the central tenets of liberalism in ideology and practice were striking in their similarity. This is because of the well-tested tenet that fixed income investment returns cannot be expected to match equity returns based on historical evidence. They faced ancient and distinguished cultures, many of whose tenets were diametrically opposed to those they advocated. It does not take a great deal of reasoning to see why these tenets are at the very least indifferent to the practice of puja. Interestingly, both positions are in keeping with cognitive linguistic tenets. But was decommodification ever a key social democratic tenet? Our work on social model processing has employed such methods, obtaining results both in keeping with and at odds with the author's basic tenets. Specifically, it supports tenets 2 and 3 that non personal objects have no intrinsic value and that by allowing such objects we mix ourselves with them. The safety of survivors of domestic violence is the central tenet of this research project. There are a number of other tenets associated with the cognitive linguistic enterprise which inform the present study. Ironically, Ironically, however, the increasingly powerful science used in patient care may undermine adherence to this tenet. One of the central tenets used to describe welfare economics, consumer sovereignty is that customers are the best judges of their own welfare.